Hey, what's up? I don't know, I'm tired. I haven't done anything. I'm always tired. I think I just need to get more sleep. Anyway, what's up? How are you? How you doing? Okay. Uh, by the way, I'm playing this on I have the game on my bigger monitor because I don't feel like facing my smaller monitor today. Um, so let's see how much worse I am. And also noticing the chat because I can't see my chat. You have new headphones, nice. Are they better than what you were doing before? I can't remember if you had headphones before because I distinctly remember you saying to be louder just because you can't hear it over the speakers on your phone. So, did you have headphones before? 200% volume? OMG, maybe I should be quieter. I'm not gonna do that. That takes too much effort. Your headphones were dead before. Okay. Be louder. Blow out your eardrums. The louder I am, the lower the thoughts are. Okay. Can't even blame me for that. That's fair. Okay. See if I remember how to start this. Yeah. Is it? No. There, okay. I guess it's enter. Is this better? Can I see better? Oh wow, that's louder than I thought it would be. Turn it down. I like the sounds. How are you doing, my beloved friend named Bridge? I'm doing fine. I'm gonna turn down the music more. That's fine. I started the my new classes. What? I was betrayed. Immediately betrayed. I started my new classes, which are actually kind of fun. So far I've been to 4 of them, even though it's supposed to have 2 a day, just because I didn't have any this morning, and so I didn't do anything. I sat in bed and I did nothing, which is the best type of being in class, not being in class. But then we're also talking about like workers' rights and stuff, and that's actually kind of fun to do, so I do enjoy that. I'm gonna try to remember how to play this game while also sitting back in my chair and relaxing. Jump. There we go. That's what I wanted. What else? I've been getting less shifts at work. Woo! It's not great. I want money. If I did, I'm gonna fall. Nope. No, I'm gonna fall. Yeah. The less shifts kind of sucks, but it's also nice to not have to go to work. I like my job. I promise I like my job. I just don't like going outside. There's also the fact that I've been having 3-hour shifts, which are the worst kind of shifts. Because of school. I think I've mentioned this before, but I can't remember when, so I'm mentioning it again. This is such a specific aesthetic. Money is cool, you're right. Money is cool. Speaking of money is cool, I was checking my bank statements because that is something I do for fun, apparently, because I'm a loser. Checking my bank statements and checking my emails, things I do for fun because I'm lame. But I was doing that, and apparently, I have been paying for the type of bank account, or yeah, the bank plan, the account plan, whatever it's called, from a bank account when I didn't have to be. To be fair to me, I didn't sign up for this account plan. It was an automatic thing because when you're a student, or when I set up this bank account, I was a student, so I had the student plan, which doesn't have any fees on it, at all. I don't remember how to move in this game. There we go. Jesus. Yeah, so I was a student, so I didn't have any fees, and then after, I turned 19, technically I wasn't a student anymore. I was technically a student afterwards, but in order to set up your bank account to set up for the thing, I just fell down here for no reason. Vlogging. I can't see most of my chat, so if I miss something, I'm sorry, because my second screen is smaller. Oh yeah, we have the water bottle. Because you have to go to your bank and physically set up, or like in person set up what type of account you have. I'm sitting up straight. Because you have to be there in person, I don't do that because I don't want to be anywhere in person, which kind of sucks for me because I didn't get a choice of what kind of bank plan I have, and it has fees on it. And I also, when I got it, didn't research the type of bank plan it was afterwards, even though I didn't change it. But apparently there's a minimum. I should have realized this before, but I'm a little silly. There's a minimum amount you have to have in your bank account for there not to be fees, and I didn't know that. The minimum is 3,000, and I have been keeping less than that to tempt me to not spend as much money because I will spend lots of money if it's in my checkings account. And so I've been moving all of it to my savings account, but that means that every month I've been paying a fee for not having 3,000, and it's figured that out today. Annoyed. But oh well. It is what it is, and I will now be keeping the minimum amount in my bank or in that account, and not paying that damn fee. It's just stupid. That's sort of funny, I know. So you get for not reading the fine print. Sort of not my fault. Sort of definitely my fault. Kind of. Almost. Just a little bit. No. Totally, yeah, exactly. You get it. 100,000. Yeah, 110%. Yeah. I keep getting recommended, what's it? Like on YouTube Shorts, because YouTube Shorts opens immediately when you open the YouTube app. I keep getting recommended financial shorts, which is cool, except they're mostly American based, which means they're not exactly useful for me as a non-American. So that's fun. But it was also making me think of money. Because I have a TFSA, which is a sort of, it's a savings account. And I don't make enough money. Well, no, I have it started. I have money in it right now, but I've been thinking about adding more, but I don't make enough money to do that. Well, I do make enough money to do that technically, but I don't want to. I'm not doing it yet. Yeah. I thought you were French. Literally, when have I ever been French? Absolutely never. That's not even true at all, ever. Why would you say that about me? I thought we were friends. French is a really pretty language, to be fair. To be fair, it's a very pretty language. Okay. I'm not immune to the French language propaganda. Ooh, there's no floor down there. Never mind. Oh, hey, you! There's a child. What's up? Why is it getting so loud? You just asked me how's it going. It's fine. I never realized that the bar for the thing is going directly through chat. Let's move chat up a little. Where do you guys want to be? Where do you guys want to be? Up here? Just like I'm putting you higher. You guys don't get an option. Top left corner? No. You got a frog plush. Cute. I can't see chat properly. This is what happens when I... from Build-A-Bear? Cute. It was a great day. Children came... Oh, sorry. Your sister came to visit. Was it fun? Did you have fun? I have a... my sister's birthday was the 2nd, so we're going for her birthday party on the 12th, which is fun. And I'm bringing Elastic, which is cool because I've never brought anyone to family gatherings, and my mom's been like, why don't you invite one of your friends, because I don't like talking to people, including my family members, and so I'm always lonely at the get-togethers because I don't talk to people often, which is funny. I hope you mod to have fun. Hopefully. I saw them last week because we went to Shakespeare in the Park. Do you guys have Shakespeare in the Park? I don't know if you would. I feel like I don't actually know where would be doing Shakespeare in the Park, but it's where just like in a park where there's like an outside theater, a studio production center makes a production of Shakespeare plays, and then they perform it outside in the park. It's really fun. We went last week. We went to see Midsummer Night's Dream, which I never read, but it was fun. It's only a 90-minute play. However, it was raining because we've been getting summer weather, so it's half storming, half the hottest days where your skin will actively burn off of your body. So yeah, we were at the play, and then we got rained out. It was raining, and then it lightened up, and the production was like, yeah, we can keep going. And then it started raining really heavily again, so it was so fun. We got is that glowing green, or is that just me? That was fun though, yeah. What do you mean beginning of a new ship? So romantic? Who? Okay, I'm switching the screen. This is really annoying. I want to be able to read chat. This is why I don't do it like this. Go back. What do you mean? What do you mean beginning of a new ship? Yeah, so we got rained out, which sucks. And then because it was just gonna be me and Elastic going, but then my mom heard us talking about it, and she is the reason I've been to Shakespeare in the Park in the first place, so she said she wanted to go, so we went with my mom. Which is nice, because we had someone to drive us, instead of having to take the bus, which, nothing wrong with the bus, but still. And so when we were walking back to the car, it had stopped raining at this point, but the production had already been canceled and the stage was wet, and they do a lot of dancing and like jumping around in Midsummer Night's Dream, at least the production we were going to, but that's to be expected. It's Midsummer Night's Dream. And we were talking about ghosts for reasons. I don't remember why we brought up ghosts, but we were talking about ghosts on the ride back, or on the walk back. And when we got to the car the car wouldn't start, and instead of starting, the dashboard lit up and flashed, and the speedometer was spinning around wildly, and so the car was haunted. And didn't start for the rest of the night, and is now at the garage because it needs to be fixed. So that's really funny. And a little unfortunate. We accidentally summoned a ghost to the car. But yeah. So, my mom probably won't go again, even though we have like the rain vouchers. But I want to go see the rest of the play, and so does Elastic, so we'll probably go again at some point. Yeah, we'll probably go and watch it at some point. But yeah, that's what's been happening recently. I don't think anything else other than yeah, I've just been doing that, and then my grandparents' backyard, we've been fixing it. Me and my mom have been fixing it, which has been fun. We had to use my dad's car for Monday because this happened on the car getting haunted happened on Saturday. Or no, it happened on Sunday. I was working Saturday. Yeah, so it broke down on Sunday, and then we had to use my dad's car because we were driving to my grandparents' house to fix it. And we got a bunch of dirt, because we need more dirt. So a funny thing that people do when they're redoing their backyards and they dig up a space, they have all this extra dirt that they no longer need, and so they go on Facebook Marketplace and offer it for free, and it's just they just post pictures of big piles of dirt and go, free dirt in this area, come and get it if you want. And so we went to this lady's house and picked up some free buckets of dirt, and then when we were driving, my mom braked really hard at a light. It wasn't even that hard, but hard enough at a light, and one second. I'm back. She braked hard at a light, and two of the buckets completely spilled in the back of my dad's car. Which is really funny because previously my dad had said, told my mom that he didn't want it to get dirty, and so I thought that meant we weren't getting dirt, but then we went to get dirt anyway, so I was like, yeah, okay, whatever. We'll try to keep the back clean. We'll put like a waterproof sheet down so nothing gets anywhere. And then she spilled two buckets of not even like just like dry soil. It was like clay and kind of moist, so it was like in all the stuff. It wasn't mud, but it was not great. So my mom spent like half of the time we were at my grandparents' house cleaning up the back of my dad's car so he wouldn't find out and get super mad about the fact that the back of the car got shredded. But that was that. And I got to haul around buckets of soil. Buckets and bags of soil. But not like the normal way that you get bags of soil. We have these I think they're 5-gallon. Yeah, I'm thinking 5-gallon, like, planting bags. I don't know how to describe them because most people don't use them, but they're used for my dad. My dad has a bunch of them that he uses for his fig trees because he has so many fig trees, and that's it, like, the thing he likes. That is his special interest at the moment. Well, fig trees specifically, but then also just like farming stuff, or like, I guess, growing food. Drink water. And so he plants them in, instead of, because they're, I'm sitting up straight. With fig trees, that's fine. With fig trees, technically, okay, so there are a few varieties that can be grown in North America that are supposed to be hardy. Like, there's this type called Chicago hardy figs, and they should technically be hardy enough to withstand winter. And if you are ever in my part of the world for whatever reason, and you do see a fully grown fig tree outside and it's planted in the ground and it's surviving, it's probably Chicago hardy, because that's like the only one that stays, because all the other ones are like tropical, sort of. But even with those, if you're growing them for the fruit, which if you've ever seen one planted outside, it's not being grown for the fruit, most likely. What was I doing? Where was I going? I think I was going here, actually. Yeah, if you're growing them for the fruit, generally what you want to do is, I've seen it be called the fig shuffle, which is where you have some kind of protected space during the winter time, and you pull them out of, or you put them into the protected space. For us, it's the garage. But if you have like a greenhouse or something, or like a pop-up tent, people also do that. You put them in the garage during the wintertime, and then as soon as it gets warm enough during the nighttime for them to be outside, you bring them outside to put them in the sunlight, because they need quite a bit of sunlight. They do go through a dormancy period, but, you know, that's, they have to be, they can't be too cold. Unlike blueberries, which need to be too cold. Not too cold, but they need a cold dormancy period, for fruit production. Anyway, what was I saying? So he plants them, he has them in these fabric bags that are like 5-gallon bags, which is weird because we don't really use gallons here, we use liters, but whatever. What am I saying? I'm just going on a tangent. He has them in there so he can move them into the garage in the wintertime. That's literally it. Also, we do not have enough space for the 100-something figs that, fig plants that he has, because he likes figs a lot. I don't know if you noticed. I'm saying words? I'm always saying words. Baby Goyle, I'm always saying words. But yeah, there's that. And so, yeah, we had a bunch of bags of soil, or bags and buckets. I kept breaking the buckets. They're like the 5-gallon something, 8-liter. Maybe not 8. I don't actually know how big, how many liters, because I don't know. I think there were like 5-gallon buckets from Home Depot, bright orange. There's the plastic around the rim, and then the plastic around the, like, the top rim, and then the bottom of it where it's like acts as a foot to keep it from just being flat on the ground for some reason. That is really fragile and it breaks, and so we destroyed most of those buckets, or at least, like, we fully destroyed one of those buckets, and then the rest of them are like cracked and broken in. You're not here, you're fine. Let me talk. Something fake plant, something moving something. No, I did not mention fake plants. Why orange? SMH, use red or something? Way better. No, it's just because that's the color of the Home Depot buckets, because the Home Depot colors are red and not red, orange and white. That's just That's company branding, my dude. I don't choose the branding. But yeah, orange and white. And where am I going? Yeah, we fully broke those buckets. It was not great day to be a Home Depot bucket. Is Home Depot a Canadian store? I can't remember. What stores are Canadian and not. So fun of me. Maybe. Is Kai still here or is Kai dead? Or sleepy? Kai a little sleepy. IKEA is US? IKEA is North American, I think. I at least know that we have IKEA here. Don't do this to me. You're gone? Yeah, that's fine. I like this one. Again, no clue what the sprites do. Or wisps. I keep calling them sprites. They're not sprites. You've never seen an IKEA? I have. District record. Oh. IKEAs are fun. IKEAs are really fun to go to. One time I was hanging out with my friends and all we did was go to IKEA. No, not all we did. We went to IKEA to hang out because why not? It's like going to a mall except it's one store. We went to IKEA and then I think we went to a mall to eat food or a restaurant. I don't recall actually. But they're fun. It's fun to go into the displays and like no, it's just fun to go into the displays. I like going to displays and then opening all the opening all the cabinets and drawers and stuff. No reason. It's just fun. I like to open things. I feel kind of bad. I promised her, I told Cream that I'd be streaming Tuesday, and then I did not stream Tuesday. To be fair, I hurt my back because I'm unsafe and a little silly. Monday. Yeah, Monday. I remember what days things are. On Monday, we were at my grandparents' house moving a bunch of soil. I hurt my back somehow. I didn't even properly hurt my back. I lied to them. I feel bad. I said I would, and then I hurt myself. I said I would Monday evening when I was still feeling good because I was on, I guess, adrenaline. Not even adrenaline. It was just before the soreness hit. And then I woke up on Tuesday and I was like, oh, I can't sit down. Okay, cool, that's fun. And I can sit down now so I can stream, but I feel bad. You bamboozled them? I know, I feel bad. Ah. But it's always, I'm a liar. We all know this. It's my branding as a human being. I lie. I lie for no reason, no good reason. Sometimes for good reasons. I was gonna say sometimes for good reasons, like when I told a lady at my job that we were closed, but then I remembered, no, we were actually closed. We were fully actually closed at that point. It was we close at 6:02. Or no, we closed at 6. It was 6:02 when she came in. She wasn't even there already. She came in at 6:02 and was like, "Oh, are you guys closed?" And so I said, "Yes, we are closed." We closed at 6, and it is currently 6:02. And she asked, "Oh, could I just buy 4 things?" It's like, no, we're closed. Technically, front cash was still open, but no, we're closed. If you want to buy stuff, come back when we're open. Like, if it was 1 minute before closed, I would have said, yeah, you can still buy something, but you have to be quick about it. Like, I would have been mad about it, but I would have said, yeah, you can come in, you have to be fast. But she literally came in 2 minutes after we closed. 2 minutes after the time on our website says we're closed. Don't come in when it's 2 minutes after close. What are you doing? I know, that's why I said I was gonna say I lied. I didn't. I was correct. Yeah. To be fair, she was probably trying to come in to get the, there was a deal on hydrangeas, and she wanted the hydrangeas that were part of the sale. So she was probably just trying to get the sale deal, but, not my problem that you came in after we were closed. The front gate was closed, not completely, but the way in through the front gate where cars come in was closed. Like, bro, just read the read all of the signs, please. Not physical signs, but you know, it's not open, bro. I can't get to the thing. Oh, that's not where I meant to be. Oh, there's a thingy over there. I like talking. It's been a while, it feels like, since I've done my, just spiel. I just talking. What's up? That's me. What was the happiest moment you had this week? When does this week start? Like, Monday this week, or since last Thursday this week? You like talking, we know this. I do like talking. We do know this. Monday? Okay, Monday this week. That's 4 days. Not much has happened. Yeah, week didn't end yet. I was having fun earlier today. I was watching a bunch of, like, comedians. So I had fun. I had fun with that. That was enjoyable. I was just laughing. That's it. I just enjoy it. I do that sometimes, for personal enjoyment. As it should be. I'm gonna throw myself into the sea. Because I can't go anywhere. But yeah, like, just indulging myself in just watching things for fun and happy. Comedians are fun, yeah. All of them were British for some reason, because I was watching Taskmaster, videos, like the compilations of specific tasks, and they were funny. And then I was watching this one guy who, I don't know what it is about the BBC and having just the same people continuously on their shows. I actually don't know where Taskmaster is held, but I think it's BBC, which is very fun to me. It's like, it's the same people over and over again. It's like, sure, okay. Do you have anyone else? They don't. Anyway, there's this one guy, his name is James something, and the way he talks is so funny. He just says things. And he constantly sounds like he's lying or trying to trick you, and there's this one show, or I was watching clips of him from this one show, where it's, the point of it is, there's 2 teams, and they have to lie to each other, or, like, they have to, one of the teams has to figure out if the people on the other team are telling the truth or lying about something, and, like, tell the story about it. And all of the stories he's told that I saw were true. He just constantly sounds like he's making things up, like he's making things up as he's speaking, and like he's lying about it, and it's really fun. It's very fun to watch him construct stories. So I was having fun with that. And then getting to just talk here is also very fun. So I've been having a good good evening so far. What do I do here? But yeah. How about you? How's it been? What's been happening that's been good? I was also thinking before I was streaming about the fact that I don't write lists of, or like I don't write down ideas to talk about, which would probably help me, to be completely honest, if I had lists of things to talk about. But then remembering that I've tried that and it feels much more awkward, because anything that I'm like planning to talk about is stuff that I've already spoken about, not to anyone else, but to myself, as if I am streaming, because it's the same thing to me. I could be talking to no one and it's fine. I talk, this is how I am normally. I talk and I talk like I'm talking to someone. Yeah, so it's awkward because if I've already spoken about it, it's not going to be organic. And it's gonna feel weird. Never write down ideas. Just be yourself. I dealt a lot of weight and your back hurts now. OMG, that's me. That was me on Monday. My back still hurts. It's just, it hurts less. I can actually stand sitting up. What's it? Yeah, I have improper lifting technique. I was moving, soil. You almost went on a Sherlock tangent at least 3 times at least. Shut up! Don't bring up that show! I'll get stuck! There are proper lifting techniques? Yeah. Although I think in trying to do the proper lifting techniques, I was doing improper lifting techniques, because it's more my butt that's hurting my lower back than and like my very lower back than my regular lower back, or upper back, or mid back. So I think I was doing that wrong as well, but then again, I did spend a lot of time crouching, just because of moving paving stones. I hate moving the paving stones. Ugh, they're so heavy. You've got me thinking about Sherlock, damn it. I've been meaning to start to watch Good Omens, because I've heard it's very good, and I keep seeing things about it, and it looks very good, and it's like a cool show, but we all know how I feel about watching media. We all know how I feel about experiencing things new. I don't like it. I want to do the same thing over and over again, or variations on the same thing. Damn it. Possibly, I do want to watch it. It looks very good. I kind of don't like watching stuff. Don't fall, please. But that was worth it, I think, yeah. It's just like, it feels like I never have time for anything, which I know is incorrect. But I am a hedonist by trade, which means nothing. All of those words mean nothing together, but I'm going to use them as if they do. I'm a hedonist by trade, so I only want to do things that I know will bring immediate pleasure, because I'm, again, funny like that. Yeah, I heard that season 2 was very good. It's also, I was also thinking about words earlier, because of course I'm thinking about words. I love words. I love myself some words. And one of the things was, The Truth is Arbitrary, which is, don't fall into the water, damn it. Just gay angel and gay demon, yeah. That's the show, yeah, I saw. But yeah, The Truth is Arbitrary. Simply because, oh, that's where I am. But yeah, no, The Truth is Arbitrary simply because all language is arbitrary, and I was just thinking about that, and I was very happy. It made me very happy. I don't know why. I know exactly why. I don't know why I feel the need to lie about things that I know. I can just say I don't want to tell you, or I just don't have to tell you. And that's how this can work. That's how this and this is how this relationship goes. I get to decide what information to disclose. It's the best thing. about streaming. It's like, yeah, I don't need to justify myself. I'm doing all this for free, damn it. No one's paying me to be here. You're dramatic sometimes? Obviously I'm dramatic sometimes. Have you met me? I'm both a writer and a former band kid. If I'm not dramatic, who can I be? Have you met me? Oh, that's what I said, yeah. Yeah, no, I know. Most people haven't. Oh god, you're a band kid, I forgot. Every day I think about being a band kid and go, not every day. A lot of days I think about being a band kid and go, I kind of wish I continued playing an instrument. I probably could start again, but then I remembered I don't like playing my instrument. I just like having played my instrument, you know? Like writing, but different, because I actually like the process of writing sometimes. That's untrue. I did like playing music sometimes. Not as frequently as I like writing, but buy a trumpet. If you bring this into my energy into my house, I'm going to ban you one of these days. Do not suggest. Okay, again, I will concede. Trumpets are. Hi, Cream. I'm here, but I got the stream mute. That's fine. I will concede. I love a good trumpet solo. Okay, trumpets sound good. If you bring a trumpet into my house, I will hit you with it. I will disrespect both trumpets in that case, both you and the instrument. Damn it. Some of my best friends are trumpets. That's untrue. That's untrue. All of my best friends have stopped playing music. Like me, but we're never as band kid as I was. Again, I like to lie. Bridge says hi with a very happy tone voice. I do! Hi. You can't hear me. Hi. There we go. Write more? I really should. God, I like writing. Why don't I write? I've been meaning to, try setting aside time, because I have enough time to write. But to be fair, and to be honest, and to be true to everyone here, who just watched her playing it on terrible and the game crashed, and then the computer crashed. That's funny. To be fair to myself and everyone here, all I've been thinking about is genre fanfiction, to be completely honest, and I haven't gotten to a place where it's like, yeah, no, it's necessary that I write this down. So I've just been thinking about it, and that's been taking all of my writing energy at the moment. So I'm really, I'm in a rough spot, okay? What's a word like financially, but for writing? And I don't mean creatively, I mean financially, but for writing. They don't stream anymore, and they never did VOD, so they were lost in time. You should have put sparkles on that hide air bridge to properly convey your emotions. Yeah, but then I'd have to go find, emojis. I hate saying the word emojis, it feels wrong. Broke? No. It's like, there is money there, it's just, I can't use it for the things I need to use it for, / want to use it for, because it is being used for something else. But not money, writing power, creative process. It is stuck somewhere that I refuse. Fuel? No. I don't want to write. No, that's not what I mean. Look, I don't want to write more like fanfiction, okay? Please don't make me write it. And this is me begging to my own brain. I want to do other things, please. Don't make me stuck on this. For the love of God, please let me do something else. Please, anything else, I beg of you. Also, again, separate thing. Been watching this, again, YouTube Shorts, because I am a sucker for an algorithm, but I refuse to be on TikTok. Okay, someone's not doing well. Okay. What was I saying? YouTube shorts, I've been watching this guy who makes, honk? Yeah, there's a honk. I've been watching this guy who makes, shorts about the service industry, like full service restaurants, which I worked in a full service restaurant as a host. He was a server, but he makes it about like all the positions, mostly being a server and then like a cook and stuff, or like the relationship between servers and cooks and guests. But it's making me nostalgic and kind of want to be a host again. So we've been thinking about that, and in thinking about that, I've been thinking about my oh, there's another gem there. Been thinking about sand dollars, the business that's fake and and I've invented. Yeah, thinking about that. Hey. It disappeared. And I've never worked in a cafe before, and unfortunately there are no jobs. They're not like all the workers in a cafe tend to be also baristas. Unlike at a restaurant where I can be a host and I don't have to interact with food. Water. Because I'd be a host, because you should absolutely work at a cafe. The problem is I'm like adjacent to the whole sand dollars bit, to whatever's going on in sand dollars, because I no longer play an instrument. I don't do coffee. We all know this. I no longer play an instrument, and I've never worked at in a cafe, but I have done service jobs. Obviously, currently work at a service job. So it's like not completely out of my wheelhouse, and again, I play an instrument, and it's less about the actual technicals of playing instruments, because for the most part, most of the characters don't play instruments I've played. Literally just sax server plays the instrument that I played. Obviously, he's a saxophonist. But still, it'd be fun. It'd be fun to like have actual experience instead of just making things up by what I assume is true. It's also not about the coffee. Sand dollars is so not about the coffee. The joke is that they have terrible coffee. Their coffee's actually not that bad. Not that I drink coffee or know anything about coffee, but the vibes. It's about the vibes. It's about me inventing a story about funny little people who are interact and are actually happy. Again, they work in a service industry, so they're not always happy. They're about as unhappy as service people are, but they generally like their jobs, they like their coworkers and their friends. And some of the regulars are cool too, and they're just having fun and vibing out, and that's the point of what sand dollars is, okay? I just imagine a world where you have a job that pays well and treats you with respect, and you get people who don't treat you like you're not human, and that's basically what sand dollars is. It's just my plea to the universe to have a good time in a service industry, because I actually do genuinely like working, like, customer service jobs. I think it's fun. I do enjoy interacting. Don't throw yourself into the sea, please. As a union, working in a cafe. Are very exploitative, yeah. But yeah, I genuinely do like working in a service industry, mostly because I have authority. Yeah, it allows me to have a certain amount of authority over people, and I like knowing things, and I like answering questions. Don't exactly like people, but service industry me is a different person than me on a regular basis. It also helps me with my confidence levels and my assertiveness levels, so throw yourself into the sea a different day. They are, but being a cafe barista would be so cool. It'd be cool if I liked coffee, I think. And it wouldn't be like like a chain cafe. It'd be like an independent, because you gotta do that. It's more fun that way anyway. Some kind of independent. Again, hi Zinc, I would like to work at Sand Dollars. They're not just like a coffee shop. They're also like a bakery, like a pastry shop. For those who don't know what I'm talking about, you won't know unless you look. Why don't you like coffee, you weird human? I don't like coffee. I do like bitter flavors, so I do like coffee flavor, but I don't like coffee itself, mainly because I don't like hot drinks. I don't like hot liquids. Same reason I love tea, like the flavor of tea. I do not like tea the beverage. There was this bit where I was drinking cold tea, like tea from the fridge, but then it felt kind of like waste, because even though I do like drinking tea and I like the flavor, it was like, why don't I just drink water? It's easier. So I just drink water for the most part, but I did really like having iced, like black tea. I might do that more, but again, it's a lot of work. Is Sam Dollars basically a dollar store? I don't know what Sam Dollars is. You don't like anything? That's untrue. I like you guys, OMG. I do like things. I like cold water. I don't know if I like cold plain water. Emphasis on plain, because my parents, a lot of people are really into bubbly, which is, I don't know if you guys know, but it's like a carbonated flavored water beverage, which is several things I don't like, which is carbonated and then flavored water, because it's like they're fruit flavored, but there's no added sugar, so it's just lightly flavored water, and it's like, okay, so you want lightly flavored water that hurts to drink? Sure. I don't know. Honestly, I don't get it, but to each their own. What is plain? It's nothing added. What do you mean, what is plain? It's just tap water, because I'm Canadian, I can drink tap water. No, it's not juice. It's water. It's flavored water. You can't see me, but I'm putting quotation marks. Do I hate soup? I don't hate soup, but if I could not drink soup, I'd not drink soup. I'd prefer no soup. I don't like refrigerants. I don't like refrigerants. I like cold water. Put it in the fridge and I'll drink it. I do like cold tea. I'm just not prone to, you are a menace. I'm not prone to drinking because it takes more effort. Water's water, we discussed this before. There's literally flavored waters. I don't know what you want from me for being specific. I do truly... Okay, you know what? My favorite water, cold filtered water is very good. Okay, I like cold filtered water. Cold, plain, filtered water. Every summer, which is every summer since, the past 2 summers, or whatever it's hot, I think about the water at my work, because it's filtered and it's ice cold. And it's so good. Mainly because it's cold. And when I'm getting the water there, it is like usually like a 30-degree day and I'm dying of heat. And I'm thinking about it and it's like pure bliss, because also I can just hide and I don't have to talk to anyone at that time, and it's so good. It's like calling milk white water. It is not like calling milk white water. Milk and water are different things. Did you know that? RPG. Would I rather be an FPS or an RPG? 100% RPG. Why would I play? I don't play FPSs. Water is water and water is awful. Water is good for you. Drink more of it. It's like calling milk by the types of milks. It's like saying 1%, 2% whole milk, skim milk. That it's a specific type, because there are other. It's like calling it plain milk instead of flavored milk, because they make flavored milk. Cows drink water to make milk? Yeah, all liquids have water. Not all liquids, that's a lie. Most liquids have water in it. All the liquids that you're going to drink have water in it. Stop trying to fight me on things you don't know about. It makes you look stupid and me angry. I feel like I was talking about something else. What was I talking about? Before I started talking about beverages. But yeah, 100% RPG. You know how much I like D&D. Would you say piss? Why would I? In which way? We can discuss this on VC, but I got no time for that. I'll fight you. I'll fight you physically. I will fight you on VC if you had time, but if you don't have time, that's fine. We'll just say that I'm correct and I win, and that's fine. Because I am correct and I do win, and you sound dumb. I haven't seen, I've seen like clips of it. That's mostly it. I've seen clips of people playing Baldur's Gate 3. Again, I don't like video games, as we've discussed. I say as I play a video game. It doesn't matter. Water is water, end of discussion. There are types of water. You can put adjectives. Adjectives won't hurt using. Adjectives won't hurt. Like, you can have hot water, or cold water, or water with lemon, which is a flavored type of water. Sorry, water's awful, end of discussion. No, water is good for you and is the reason you're— don't fall into the water! Water is good, okay? It looks like such a good game. It does look like a good game. But I don't play video games. Water's really awful though, if you think about it. You just haven't had good water! Bro. I've been drinking, because I'm like this, I've been drinking strawberry water, and the process is, I take frozen strawberries, because fresh strawberries take too much time. But take frozen strawberries and just put it in a glass of water and use it like ice to cool down your water. It tastes so good. I have a problem. I eat so many strawberries. It is an issue. What about Minecraft? Yeah, do you know why people are so hyped about antioxidants? Is because you're being poisoned by breathing. What do you want? What do you want? Would you like to live forever? That sounds like a lonely life. That's exactly what I want. I want to chew my water. You don't understand. If I could drinking nice cold water is good, but have you considered, what if I never had to drink anything again and I could just eat all of the things I consume? What if nothing was liquid ever again? Also, yes, cannibalism. I don't want to drink anything. Let me chew my water. You guys are so mean. I don't want to do that. I was crazy once. It's so bad for my teeth. It is so bad for my teeth. I generally don't put ice in my water for that reason, because I'll probably end up chewing it, which is why strawberries are a good alternative, because first of all, it flavors the water, which is good, especially when your water is not super great. It makes it colder. Woo! Yeah, it makes the water colder, and you can chew the ice, because it's not just ice, it's strawberries, so it's not as bad for your teeth, I don't think. I have to look into that if eating frozen. No, it shouldn't be, because it's not as hard. It's much softer, and especially if you've had it in the water, it's probably melted a little bit, so it's not as hard. It should be fine. I should be fine. I wouldn't be able to quit eating frozen strawberries even if it was destroying my teeth. It's like, it is like a good chunk of my diet at this point, especially during summers. The amount of frozen fruit I consume, specifically frozen strawberries, is appalling. Anyway, I was recently locked in a room. Are you good? Frozen grapes are good. Yeah, everyone starts, okay, people start with frozen grapes and frozen melon. Go into other frozen fruits. I promise it's good. I promise they're good. Speaking of fruits, I want to try other fruits. Because I always have the classic, like, frozen cherries are really good. That's beside the point. I like all of the classic North American fruits I've had, or like all the fruits classically that you buy in North America. So like blueberries, strawberries, raspberries, blackberries. I don't like raspberries and blackberries. Peaches, nectarines, oranges, tangerines, mandarins, all of those varieties, citrus varieties. Apples, pears. I haven't had plums or prunes, but I also don't think I'd like them, so I'm not gonna eat them. Cherries, obviously, love. I do like cherries a lot. I like red fruits, woo! Bananas, what other fruits? Potatoes? No. You gotta start using TikTok bridge? No, I refuse. I don't need to do that. Melons, cantaloupes, honeydew. Like honeydew a lot. Watermelon. I don't actually like watermelon all that much. It is really close to the aesthetic I've chosen, but I don't actually like watermelon all that much. A bit watery. I've had other fruits too, like calamansi and mangosteen and mangoes. Fully forgot mangoes. I feel ashamed. I fully forgot mangoes. I do like calamansi. I want more citruses. I should eat more citrus. I like citrus a lot. Mainly because it's sour. I found that less and less I like sweet things, and I want my foods to not be sweet. Like, I'll just eat straight up, well, not just by itself, cocoa powder, but I've been dipping things in cocoa powder because it makes things more bitter, and they go with sweet things, or it goes with sweet things. And, like with the tea, I've been wanting, because tea has, like, I guess it's the tannins. I think I just want tannins, honestly. The cocoa powder and the tea. Please stay, there we go. Yeah, I've just been wanting things to be, like, sour and bitter. Like, a little bit. Like, just enough to make things not taste like things, I think? Or just, like, subtly enough where it's not super noticeable, but also I don't taste other things. I think I just want enough of it to counteract any sweetness, so it doesn't hurt me, but it's not sweet. Does that make any sense? I don't know if I'm making any sense, but it's what I want in food. It's what I want in flavors. Now I'm just thinking about the fruit I could be eating. It does? Sort of? Okay. Because, like, with chocolate things, not chocolate, but things that are, like, chocolate covered or chocolate flavored or whatever, I always want them to have more cocoa powder on them. Just let it be plain. Just give me more cocoa powder, make it kind of bitter, but with enough sweetness that it doesn't, that it, like, counteracts the main bitter part. You're not here? Okay. And we made Rice Krispies because I like Rice Krispies, which are very sweet. Because you put, don't fall your... So we made Rice Krispies, which are very sweet because they're both... Because it has like 4 ingredients and one of them is marshmallows, and that's like the majority of the... How am I supposed to get that? That's the majority. That's like the majority of the recipe is marshmallows. Rice Krispies themselves don't have a lot of sweetness to, or don't have much flavoring either way. They're quite plain. But yeah, a lot of marshmallows, and then you also add vanilla, which makes I feel like it does make things taste sweeter. I don't think it actually adds any sweetness, but makes things taste sweeter. And then butter, which I think the richness of butter also makes things taste sweeter. Anyway, I don't know much about flavors. And they're very good and very addictive, and they're very sweet. So I started dipping mine in cocoa powder, and it's really good, and my mom doesn't like it. She says it's bad, but I like it. And I'm allowed to like weird things, so it's okay. Let me have my strange tastes. I've never had normal tastes in the first place. It's okay, it's not gonna kill me. I could be fond of other things that are much worse for me. Like drugs. I'm just thinking about those, because we finished the Rice Krispies. There's still some of the cereal, which I've been eating for breakfast, with strawberries and semi-sweet chocolate chips. But yeah, I've been having... We're out of the Rice Krispie squares that we made because we always run out of it super fast. Because it's addictive and you eat lots of it. Stretch! Ah, fine. I'll be back. There's a whole command for hiding under a blanket. There's a whole command for that. One day I'm just gonna make a compilation of me dying in this game. And that's it. I say that. The chances of me doing that, actually doing that, are slim. I think it'd be funny, though. I thought I turned off my screens. I didn't. There you go. Off go my screens. But yeah, no, I made that specifically so you could hide under a blanket. Specifically so you could hide under a blanket if you just want to listen to me ramble. I am sitting up straight. It's always fun to listen, and to not have to participate in conversations. It's like a lecture, except the person who's giving the lecture are so confusing. Or confused. That's what I was thinking. Ah, damn you. Fine, fine, fine. We'll go back to snack. Well, fine. I'm gonna get strawberries. I do eat food. I eat food and I'm fine. You don't need to encourage me to eat. Okay, I didn't say my relationship with food was completely healthy. However, eating on a regular basis is not really something I have trouble with, so I'm fine. That's not a joke. I'm like genuinely I'm fine with food. For them again, it's mostly sensory issues that prevent me from eating, which we learned recently. Every day I wake up and find out things are probably just me having sensory issues, and it's like, oh yeah, no, that'd be so cool if I learned that earlier. And or related to other things. But yeah, yeah, I wonder why. But yeah. Mostly I'm good, which is also why I get so many strawberries, because they're good. Hey, BB! Sorry! I don't check my Discord! You know this! Did you send me 15 messages? Sorry! Sorry, did you wanna VC? Baby, do you wanna VC with me? OMG. OMG. Oh, that's the wrong one. Wait, no, don't go to that one. I keep forgetting. I have a thing. Duh. Yeah, come to the VC. You know which one. Hi. Wait. Come back here. Come back here. Can you speak for me?
Hello.
You were so quiet. No one. Okay, there we go. No, don't speak louder. That was just my computer audio.
My fault.
OMG, it's mod number 2. Why have you turned my why did my computer turn the screens on for no reason? OMG, it's VC number 2. VC mod number 2. My brain's getting is I was gonna say it's hot. It's not that hot. It's kind of hot.
Yeah.
I overheat quickly. I'm gonna be seeing you in 2 days.
Oh yeah, it's Thursday.
You're gonna meet my extended family. Peter doesn't like you.
Yeah.
It's partially, yeah, that's true.
Oh.
Talking to chat.
Yeah.
What's up?
Me?
Yeah. You here on HD now.
Literally just wanted to bug you into letting me join VC. I'm not even gonna do anything.
Sound quality is so good. You're gonna be not helpful during my streams? You're not gonna help me?
I don't know.
I don't know, talk to me. You wanna talk about your funny little characters? Any of them? You wanna fill some
mine or like just the ones I like?
All of them. You can do any of them. Dave's gotten automatically better now. I understand you like my mods better than me, but still, you don't have to say it out loud. The music just got suddenly much more intense. That's really funny. Anyway. Do you have any funny little guys you want to talk about?
Personally, I mean, I technically do, but I don't know what to say about them right now. I don't know. has to be literally anything.
Who's the funny little guy? What?
AMA. What do you mean funny? This is so. It's like something specific. It doesn't even need to make sense.
Who's the funny little guy? Who's the funny little guy that shares your ice cream preferences? Woo! Yeah, that's it. That's the question I want to ask. That makes sense.
Woo. Which one?
Yeah, which of your funny little guys has the same ice cream preferences as you?
It depends on. Okay, here's the thing. I don't actually like have a lot of ice cream.
That's fine.
So I don't even know what like my favorite like thing is.
That's fair. Okay, other cold dessert?
Okay.
It has to be cold.
Yeah. If
Something cold.
Okay. Going back to ice cream for a second. It depends for me, cause like, you know, like sometimes you'll be like in the mood to be like, you know, like mint chip or cookie dough or like whatever. Like, you know those small ice cream places that make their own flavors and they're like so good?
Yes, that's the correct way to eat ice cream, you mean?
Yeah.
I've thrown myself into the sea again. Sorry. No, keep going.
No, I know. Sorry, I'm still watching you though.
Yeah. Like the Keiku. Have you been to Keiku?
Yeah, I think.
Like the Asian gelato place. It's not. It's somewhere downtown. I don't remember where it is anymore.
I was taken there before. Yes.
Yeah, it's good.
Either once or twice. Not that we got gelato, but.
Did you have ice cream?
Anyway. No. Hang on. Am I looking at the right place? Because we got drinks there.
Yeah. I just find it funny because they moved like a few years ago they moved locations, but they moved like 2 streets over.
Well, you know.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that. I just find it really funny. I have thrown myself into the sea again.
You should just stop flying into the sea.
I am trying my best here.
But like, there's like some days where I'm like, nah, I don't like ice cream right now, you know? So it depends. A lot of them, it'll change. I think for my little guys, I think the older they get, the more they don't eat ice cream.
Unfortunate. Boring, also.
Well, you know.
Yeah, I know.
Sometimes the body hurts you. Anyway, cold. Does it have to be like eating, or like do like cold drinks count?
Cold dessert. So anything that's sweet and cold.
Okay. Well, like an ice cap, and it's like 50% sugar.
Yeah, that counts.
Okay.
Ice cap. The only type of coffee I'll enjoy. That tastes like coffee? Question mark? I don't know what coffee tastes like.
It's bitter. That's literally it.
Yeah, ice caps are mainly not coffee.
Here's the thing. I swear. Okay, listen. I swear there is in fact good coffee, and you will know it when you taste it. But for the love of God, I could not tell you what it is.
You gotta get like artisanal gourmet coffee at like a small cafe somewhere, hidden, hole in the wall kind of shop with a barista who actually cares.
Sometimes, like, there'll just be like some like brunch place, and I'll just have like some Banger Joe and be like, ew,
some Banger Joe. I like that description.
Anyway, they all have silly names. All of my little guys have silly little names.
All your guys should have silly names.
I haven't told you about my recent little guys.
Tell me about recent little guys.
I don't know what to say about them though.
Do they have personalities?
A little bit.
Sort of.
I've been like they've like when you just have like a thing in your head and you're just like rotating it in your mind.
Yes. All of the time.
Yeah, exactly.
That's all of my thoughts ever.
Well, I know like what I want them to do. I don't know like.
I don't know if it's true though. I don't control them.
One of them is a werewolf, which I think is really funny considering what the other one is. Huh? What?
What? No, I was just saying I never control them.
Oh yeah. One of them is a werewolf, and the other one's I don't know how to.
Furry by blood.
What?
Furry by blood. Or.
Huh?
Don't worry about it.
Okay. The other one, well, they think he's an android at first, but he's not.
Huh.
He's an alien actually. To like.
So are they in the same universe? This werewolf and this android, but alien?
Huh? They get like married like 20 years down
Oh,
the line or something.
good for them. So this universe has werewolves and aliens and androids that could be people.
Well, the alien is supposed to be like an android. Like they don't have like androids. They just have like, like the definition of, oh, a robot that looks like a human, right? Like.
Oh, okay.
Like that, like okay. It's
yeah, like an android.
Okay. Okay, define android here. Let's.
Oh, don't do that to
android.
me. Stop falling in the sea,
In
please.
science fiction, a robot with a human appearance, a space station inhabited only by android. Trademark and okay, that's for like the phone. So yeah, they have it like that, and they don't like actually have like androids.
Consciousness.
Consciousness? What?
Sentience. They don't have androids with sentience.
Yeah.
So just vision, no AI.
Yeah.
Visual, sorry.
I'm
sorry.
so distracted by this orange thing on your screen.
Yeah, the wisps are cute.
They're just going back and forth.
I want to be this funny little guy here so bad. I want to jump around ruins with a big sword that I'm not going to do anything with. That is my dream job. Detroit. No, that's what I was also thinking. That kind of android.
No.
Not quite. No.
I mean.
Sort of, but not quite.
The most like. Basic sense that those
technically
are robots that look like humans.
They're technically androids.
Right? Yeah.
Have you ever heard of the show Humans?
I feel like I have.
It's a show. It stars. I don't actually remember his last name. It's Colin something. He played Merlin in BBC's Merlin.
Last name's Morgan.
Yeah, that one.
So it's Colin. I have never ever. No.
It's very funny. It's a show that is not in any way associated with Detroit Become Human. However, it's called Humans. The androids they do the classic android struggle of becoming sentient and then wanting to be people. But they also have blue blood, which is very specific, I thought. I don't know, I was just, when I heard of Detroit Become Human for the first time, my parents were watching that show, so I was thinking about it. Anyway.
Oh.
Can you go on? I'm sitting up straight.
No, it's like, they think that he's like an android that just like, they have no idea where he came from.
It's like, yes, I am an android. Please do not look for my brand.
No, he doesn't. No, not like that. It's not even like androids are like a thing. They just like literally.
They just see a man and go, yeah, that's a robot.
No, literally what happened was they found this guy just lying in a garbage dump, and like all of his like half of his wires are exposed. They're like,
Oh,
what the
okay.
fuck is wrong with what the fuck is happening here? So they took him, and they like fixed him up because
They can.
I'm not gonna go into details of that. Yeah.
Yes, I am Bridge. What's up? You ever think about our joint custody, little guys?
Little bit.
I'm asking you to think more about our joint custody, little guys, because I miss them.
You have to like compile them in a Google Doc again to refresh my
I
memory.
still have
So what
that
did you
Google
wanna
Doc.
say? I don't know if I do, so you have to like resend it to me.
Mm-hmm.
Liking Coke, like the drink?
Oh yeah, it's going to the store and buying Coke in the middle of my streams. Also, you don't like it anymore? Oh wow, yeah, you really did do a full personality change. Your hair turned purple. Your name, you stopped being pink. You're still pink though. BT Dubs, are you still going by on this account? Because it's a different account. You have 2 accounts and it's making things confusing. Still going by Kaha or no? I'm assuming you are, because we refer to you as that in the Discord. You see? Great, cool. Anyway. I'm trapped? Oh no! Oh yeah, this. No, but you changed it. You changed the name of this account. This account used to be a different name. Won't let you change it again? And you don't want to use the other account? Is that why you're the fool?
No, for real.
Love strawberry water. You changed the name because you really don't like this name? What happened to the other account, though? Was that not your account? Oh, you don't like the other? Which name? Got confused for a second. I'm currently confused. This name is fine? Sal the Fool is fine?
Roblox.
Yeah? Okay. Do you want me to refer to you as that?
Roblox.
I need to clarify. Unfortunately, I'm in the business of making friends who have different names. Who change their names at some point. Me in particular. Me the most.
What do you mean? What do you mean?
Don't worry about it. Lose your months? Oh yeah. How many months do you have, by the way? Your founder's badge. Oh yeah, you still have the founder's badge.
How many names do you have?
No, because remember, there's mostly grade 8, a little bit in grade 7. I kept changing changing the name I want to go by because I'm silly. Now I just have the technically 3 names. 2 that I go by, 1 that I'm stuck with. My mom is trying. I didn't ask her to, but it's weird.
My mom will like use like your name and then the wrong pronouns. And like I'm like, what?
That's sure. That's also what most people do at school, and I'm too tired to ask for, because I do technically use all pronouns. It's just people just pick one, and so if they do pick one, I'd rather it be they them, right?
Yeah.
So
the same thing for me.
Yeah, so it's just like,
Literally,
yeah,
no,
okay.
like,
okay.
It's like I'll be like, yeah, you know, you can use any pronouns for me. Nobody uses she. Nobody uses it. Like, hello.
That.
Did I say he,
that
no.
there.
Yeah, exactly. But like nobody does it. I'm like, okay, you know what? Whatever.
Twitch says you can't
You
be
have
caught
7
until
days to
December.
change it now?
I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what you're saying half of the time.
So
What do you want me to call you? Why would you want to be called it that is not someone what?
Have you been back reading at all? I think we should back read a little.
I have wait, look. Twitch won't let me change my name. I changed the name because I really don't like this name. I don't like the other name. Got confused for a second. This name is fine. Because I asked if Sal the Fool was fine. Yeah, I didn't want to lose my months and stuff, whatever, and my founder's badge here. But Twitch says I can't be caught until December. And I have, like, 7 days to be able to change my name now. And, so, do you want... Which name do you... Both? Question mark? Because that's the Discord name at the very least, and then you have the other account, which I don't remember the name of fully. I know it's... What's the other account name?
What was I doing here? Okay.
Well, I thought you intentionally said wither to me. I thought you were going to say wither and be fine. Don't know why. That's what my brain came up with, but I think it's funny. Either's fine. All right, coolio.
I did it.
Yeah, because you have the other haha account. Unless that's not the name from before, it is okay. Okay. Coolio. We're talking about the little boys, the little guys, the children, our kids. I'm yelling. I have to stop yelling.
You have
it's
to.
not...
You have to just resend it. Just resend it at this point.
To which of the? I can probably just share it to you.
Just copy the link.
Yeah, that's what I mean. There's also on the Tumblr in the drafts like a short thing.
Oh my god. Actually, can I actually get back to that? I actually don't know what happened. I think it might have been deleted from like my list.
You don't have access to the Tumblr anymore?
I don't think so.
Oh my god, I feel so betrayed. No, you're one of the owners though. You should have access to it.
I don't know if I'm a member anymore.
You called me on my phone? You fully called me on my phone?
I did.
Bro.
Purely to bug you into joining me.
You're so funny. You're so funny for that. Anyway, yeah, there's a, I added a pinned post, which was a tip cup. It's a red cup. It's a red coffee cup, like a paper coffee cup. And it just has the word tips on it with a smiley face, and it's for the Reed and Rosin Fund, and it's really stupid.
Actually, like...
You're one of the co-owners, yeah.
What the hell? Why is it not hang on. Hang on. Where is she? I can't find her. What?
You've lost I am owner. What? Terrible.
Hello? Hello?
I don't know how to share it with you.
Okay, no, here's the thing, because, like, you know when you, like, look something up, and it'll have, like, the little, like, follow button?
Yeah, you are following from your main.
Okay.
That I do know, because, we only have 2 followers? Possibly, and I think it's just you.
Okay.
And then it's you and Elite Triangle, whoever this is.
What?
I don't know who our second follower is. It's not me.
I don't know who that is. Not me either. What's the URL?
I am owner with dashes.
No, of the follower.
Oh, sorry. Let me check. Elite Triangles -blog.
Yep, that is not any of my...
It's not me!
URLs.
It could not be me either, which is very funny. You have so many URLs, you hoarder.
I think it's really funny, and that's why I started doing it, so...
I tried that and I was like, nah, this takes too much effort.
What do you mean? I don't like just don't do anything with them.
Exactly. It takes too much effort to think of them and then not doing anything with them. So
Well,
I have
yeah,
like I have maybe 10.
I'm so lucky. You have 10?
I maybe have 10.
I don't. I have a lot.
I know. I've seen. I have the ones I actually use, and then I have 1, 2. I have 6 that are just there for no reason, and then the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Technically, 8 that are mine, and then I am owner, which is both of ours.
You just have to reshare both I am owner and the doc to me.
How do
Anyway,
I share I am owner to you?
I'll look at that later, and you blah 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 blah.
Here, I'll send you the doc, cause you can look at the kids' profiles.
Yeah, I need to refresh my mind.
The beloved children.
How to add another member?
No, because you are the second person.
Blogs. To add other group blogs or blogs with multiple members. Only secondary blogs can be group blog. To add other members to a group, click the account menu at the top of the dashboard. Mouse over the blog you'd like to add members to, and click the person icon that appears to the right of the blog name. Click members.
Fully just doing
Type
something else on a different account. Hilarious of me.
Email address and click right to this blog. The fact that you have to use my email, it's not my Mac. It's
okay.
Anyway, you're.
What's up?
Oh my god.
I can do what I want.
I don't know.
Okay, I'll see if I can add you later. Here's the doc for the kiddos, our beloved children. Yeah. I realize Justin is still technically in the timeline of the quote unquote story. It doesn't have a story, but in the quote unquote story, he's still the newbie. But if we want to go based on when this was created, he's been there for what's it now? 7 years.
Yeah,
technically.
it was okay. So
2016.
1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's 6 plus. Yep.
Yeah.
That
So
is
he's technically he's technically worked there for 7 years, but he is technically also completely new and has only worked there for like a few months. The joys of forgetting about your kids, being like, oh well, oops. Because, you know.
Well, these things happen.
Yeah. Because if he has been there for
so fucking vague. Yeah.
If he has been there for 7 years, he would get a nickname, and he has not gotten a nickname yet, so.
His nickname is Justin.
Is Justin not his legal name?
Well, here's the thing.
I was thinking he would get like a proper nickname. Like a proper instrument nickname like the others have.
Except for Baker.
No. Baker's is an instrument nickname. It's also Delivery Child. But yeah, like, some of them don't have instruments, but do have their quote-unquote nicknames because they're job specific. Oh, I forgot this green one just teleports around. But yeah, I added things because I've been nostalgic.
Of course you've been.
Obviously, I don't like new things. We've established this. This is why we're still friends.
Totally forgot that the cord grease is chapstick, but it's so real.
It's so real. I don't know if that's in the doc, but in either the doc or the Tumblr draft, there's a part about Sack Server where it's like describing his style, and it's just like neck strap. That's just part of his style, and it's like, yeah, no, you're right. You're so correct. You're so correct about that. I don't know if it's in the doc or if it's in the Tumblr drafts, and it's it's correct. His aesthetic is neck strap. He forgets to take it off and then uses it for other things because it's funny and also kind of useful. It's part of him.
Like a true saxophone player.
But yeah, the tip jar is specifically for Reed's Rosin, because we have one strings player and she's more important. Okay, so it's Reed's Rosin. Don't ask me to stretch. We have a VC member. It's also not been an hour. You're slipping. Reed's Rosin, valve oil, etc., etc., etc. As you know, the things that must be replaced. However, even though they're getting more valve oil than they are rosin, it's Reed's and Rosin sounds better, okay? Anyway, I want to see if you noticed. I did notice. We don't have any flute players. I feel like that's a tragedy. No, sorry. I know. I was going through it to see what everyone's jobs were. We have like 4 baristas and then 4 bakers, or like 4 people who are doing baker things, and it's like, that's a lot. What else
do you want? It's not all working at the same time.
They're not. What does Delivery Child do again, or play again? I don't remember.
Flute.
Oh, never mind! We have a flute player. I was like, I'm pretty sure. I don't know. Yeah. Because we have Oboe, who is the baker. Baker, who is a clarinet. French horn, I think, does pastries, and possibly also strings?
Where the fuck is strings?
She's a cutie. I don't remember if it's her or barista who is tiny. They might both be tiny, I don't remember. I did both.
Say.
Okay. Oh, that might be the Tumblr thing. Unfortunately, I'm the only one who has access to it at the moment.
Wow.
And Baker loves his wife. We all know this. Obviously. Oh look, we're at the edge of the world. Or the edge of the ocean. No, if you fall, I swear to God.
Where's my... Okay.
But yeah, I've been thinking about their stupid seaside cafe. I've been thinking about it so much. Because they're so... not... sad. Of course, it's a retail job. It's a retail job, so obviously... or not a retail, it's a service job, so they're not, like, extremely happy. Which is fair. But like, they're honestly, like... They're making a living... They're allowed,
there are some jobs that, like, are just worse than others.
There are some jobs that are worse than others. It's a pretty good gig for them. Yeah. Mostly when owner is not around or communicating. Who knows if owner communicates for the most part. But like sax and trumpet are running the show, and they're pretty chill. And obviously, they back up their boys at all times. The customer is usually not right.
It's like if you're... Yeah, but I'm not finishing the sentence.
You know, if it's like, you know.
It's like, you know.
You know.
Oh, I can't draw. God damn. You know what your chat should do right now?
No.
They should like, as soon as you stop streaming, they should like, time be damned. They should go watch Char's counterattack. They should go watch...
I don't know if anyone's in chat to do what you're asking.
I know, I don't care.
Damn. You don't even care about me, huh?
Huh? What are you gonna do? Watch it? No, you won't.
Obviously not. We all know I don't like new things. Anyway.
Wait, okay, are we like for real not giving anybody else names?
Real first names? Absolutely not. They've had these names forever. At the time you named Francis, I was rebelling against the idea of them being named Francis.
Okay.
But they became Francis and they're Francis now, so I'm stuck with it.
Yeah, like, okay, like,
You know
listen,
Goggles Kid and Newbie, they don't get real names, because I can't change it now. If you sneak in someone else having a name, you can do that, and I will be upset about it, but I'll probably eventually concede. I don't get to choose. You can choose. I can't. Physically. When will next stream be? God, I hope a Tuesday. Can't be Saturday. I'm doing stuff Saturday.
We're doing stuff
We're doing stuff Saturday. OMG, you're gonna meet my family. You're gonna meet my family.
You don't sound happy. Well, how the fuck do I draw this person? Oh.
I don't sound unhappy.
Yeah, you don't.
Yeah. I sound neutral, as I am wont to do.
Quattro vagina.
Must you say these things on my stream?
I'm looking at Char Aznable's wiki page.
In front of the children? You sound like you want to complain. I always sound like this.
It's literally Quattro vagina. It's not my fault that they named him this, okay?
Oh,
He
you
looks like such a little freak.
But probably because you like to complain. I like to complain in spaces where nothing can be done about it. Mostly because I don't want... Please do not go out of your way to accommodate me. I will die. Is like the mood. It's like, no, I just want to say things. I want to complain to people who don't want to fix things. Please don't try to fix things. It's not like that. It's fine. I just need to express my opinion, please. Again, I was watching those videos from that guy who's making the parody, or like the restaurant parody video things. And one of them is about... Don't worry about it. One of them was about servers going to restaurants, like, as customers. And I felt that in my soul. Again, not a server, but was, like, hospitality, was a host. Thinking about the one time I went out to a restaurant while I was working as a host, and the fact that I fully spilled, I think, 2 glasses of water on the floor.
Hello? How did
You were there! You were there!
How? Wait,
You were there! I don't think it was 2 glasses. I think it was 1.5. And I hid behind my chair. There was not a lot of people there, thank God. I felt so bad. I felt so bad. I know, I'm sorry!
Okay,
This is why I wasn't a server. Have fun. This is why I'm not a server. This was why I was a hostess, so I couldn't mess up and spill things on people. I am a mess. The one time I went to a restaurant while I worked at a restaurant, I was terrible. I felt so bad. Anyway. However, yeah, that's also partially why I've been thinking about our funny little guys again. Mostly I miss them. Also because I've been thinking about hospitality jobs. Because I've been watching that guy's videos. Because they're like non-sequential. There's like there's like not necessarily plot lines. It's just things that might happen on any given day. And that's kind of like what happens in Sand Dollars. It's just like, yeah, sometimes things happen. Nothing happens. But also all of my OCs ever have a free pass to go to Sand Dollars, and it does not change their plots. and they can just go there and be happy and not be struck by the whims of my brain at whatever point in time that want to make them suffer for whatever reason, because I'm dramatic like that. You know. Because none of them can have happy ending, apparently. Or at least, like, you know, a happy ending.
Well, I don't, because I like to give my guys happy endings.
Unfortunately, I can't, because plot and character development, question mark? Sort of. No, I've thrown myself into the sea again.
It's because you don't give your characters happy endings.
I'm so sorry. This is why sand dollars exist. It's respite from me. And they can all just Anyway.
Dog, what noise is that?
It's me hitting my desk. But yeah, I like to imagine that all of my characters can go there to hang out and actually meet each other, even though canonically they can't, but canonically they can, because I've invented this universe and what I say goes. I say, twitching slightly. I'm standing in the waves.
Guy who's failing epically.
Not really.
Huh?
No, don't worry about it.
What if I wasn't talking about you? What if you were just being like...
Can you talk about me more, please?
Okay, what do you want to talk about?
No, can you talk about me?
You're short.
I'm taller than you.
Taller than me, though.
Yeah, I know.
Oh fuck.
What do you know about me? Tell me a fact about me right now. What color is my hair?
Dark brown.
Technically,
I would
correct.
say black.
Yeah. I've been in the sun,
Listen,
so there's a little bit more brown. I think.
Listen, if
I have no
it's
clue.
like
I don't know what color I have.
dark
At that point, it doesn't matter.
brown, and it's like dark, then I'll just be like, I don't even care.
Mhm.
I'll just call it black.
The color of my eyebrows and eyelashes is definitely black and not brown. So there's that. Ah!
L is for the way
You look at me. Oh.
O is for the
Only one I see.
I see. V is very
Is it extraordinary?
extraordinary.
E is egg. You know. Egg.
Yeah. Egg.
Egg. I have doomed myself.
No, don't doom yourself.
Oh no, girl, you've been doomed by the narrative. Whatever shall you
I
do?
don't even know what that means. What does that mean?
Being doomed by the narrative?
By the narrative.
Well, it's like it's when free will. Okay, so when a character does have free will, but unfortunately, nothing that they do will actually change the overall end results of a story. So like when there's a prophecy that says that a character is going to die, and then they try to do whatever they can to prevent themselves, or if it's not themselves, someone else from dying. But that character that prophesies to die dies anyway. That's being doomed by the narrative. It's like, yeah, no, the story wanted you to die and you were going to die anyway.
That's literally weird because I think that's just storytelling. I don't.
No, it's a specific. So you know in Phineas and Ferb how Candace can never win, and then when she does, it goes wrong for her. She's being doomed by the narrative.
Okay, I love how you chose Phineas and Ferb so much. I
was thinking about it.
Sure,
I'm correct, and also that is it's a more accurate example than me trying to explain with vague notions of things that aren't real. Nothing is real. Never mind.
Like what?
No, like just literally saying, "Oh, yeah, this example of thing that isn't an actual example," and just me trying to make something up.
I see. Okay.
Like real world example versus me trying to explain.
Okay.
I do love a character doomed by a narrative. And that is why all of my characters have been doomed by their personal narratives. Yay!
Give me an example.
I can't.
Other than Candace?
Of
Oh
my
my
characters?
God.
Do you want to hear about how my characters are doomed by their narratives?
Like, I don't know, any of them. Any of them.
Um,
Ones that exist. Ones that exist only in your head. Oh my God.
What characters do I like? Wait.
I don't know.
Hello. Hello. Welcome back. Unfortunately, many of the things I like have happy endings, which isn't how it works.
Keith Voltron.
That's doomed by the showrunners, how dare you. Lover's Quarrel? Love wins. I don't remember, did you read the Percy Jackson series?
Enough.
Luke, I think counts as a doomed tragic hero, I think, is actually technically probably the more literally correct. Literary, that's not a word. I think don't ask questions about how I've invented words. I've invented a word that doesn't exist. Anyway, I think tragic hero is probably the more correct term for it, but doomed by the narrative still works. As a person who is trying to do things correct, or like trying to do things, trying to change their own life, but the outcome has already been chosen for them, and it won't happen. When will next writing stream be? When do you want another writing stream? I can do one next time. Are you trying to force me to write? That's not how this works. Do you want a lesson? Do you want me to just stare at a screen and not actually write anything out and just talk about my OCs?
Love.
Or it's like when a character, yeah, doomed. I guess doomed by the narrative is really just like before the story's even started, before we've even seen what a character can do or tries to do. Their story has already been decided, or something has been put into place that is going to really
wreck their shit.
Yeah, really affect their story. Because again, I can't say those words. But yeah, it ruins their lives, essentially.
Oh, okay.
Swear.
Swore.
Yeah, swear.
Swore. Sorry.
You're good. So like secrets, like characters who don't know about like secrets that other characters are keeping from them, and then it's about something that they're like been going against the entire time, and turns out no, oops, sorry, I should have told you this in the first place, but then you would have hated me. Like they've been doomed by the narrative, by also their fellow characters a little bit as well, but that's sort of that kind of idea. And then you can also have characters who should be doomed by the narrative, but have through the power of love and friendship. Generally, it's usually through the power of love and friendship, but they're generally saved by it. Like one of my favorite characters is Thalos, who should have been doomed by the narrative, doomed by the story, but the PCs decided they loved him, and so fixed him.
What happened at the end of campaign 2? Because everybody knows that I dropped it in the middle of
when do you know what happened with Essek? The fact that he was found out to be the traitor, which wasn't super surprising, but we did love him. He is the one he's the responsible for the beacons ending up in the Empire's hands. Do you know what I'm talking about? He betrayed.
I never saw it.
Okay.
I think
he betrayed the dynasty, like the Kryn, his people, for a research grant because they were not affording it to him, and he was neutral evil at the start of the campaign. That's like that was his designation. and he was supposed to be like a minor, at the very least, like a minor villain, or antagonist more so through the entire thing, and that's what his story. I'm gonna die. That's what his story is mod 2, part of your D&D group. Yes. Yeah, he was supposed to be a villain, and because this has happened before we saw him, technically it was his choices, but before we saw him and before he came into the story, he was kind of supposed to be like, he was the traitor, he was the reason for the entire war to start in the first place, so he should have been essentially hunted down by the Nine and killed and brought to justice. Like, that was what his story was supposed to be. And he was, because it happened before we actually saw him in action, he would have been doomed by the narrative because it's in the past. Like, the inciting incident is in the past. But through the power of love and friendship, they changed him, and he grew a heart. His heart grew 3 sizes that day. I'm not kidding! He got changed by love and friendship, and he became a better person.
No, it's so funny because, like, yes, that's like, I can totally see that happening because everyone was so stupid in that crew.
They're perfect, and I love them! They're everything to me. They're not everything to me, but they're so much to me. But yeah, they broke down his walls and they doomed him. I guess you could say his evil ways were doomed by the narrative because it was pretty obviously established from the very beginning of the Nine that their whole thing was forgiveness and second chances, forgiveness, love, especially for people who are previously broken, and Caleb is there being his narrative foil and all that, because also obviously he had to be redeemed, and also they loved him so dearly, and we loved him so dearly. So his evil persona was doomed by the narrative. It was chosen from the beginning. He got tangled with the wrong people. If he wanted to stay evil, awesome. That's his fault.
How did the campaign end?
They went to... Okay, so there was like a whole other bit that I don't know if you got far enough into it to know anything about it, but there's this living meat city in the, oh god, I don't remember, what is it, the ethereal plane? That's what it's called. There's this living meat city in the ethereal plane that was, I think it was the Cognos Award, that's what it's called, from Aeor, which is, again, Fantasyland, really, magically advanced place from before the Calamity. I think it was before the Calamity. And they ended up fighting that because it was evil, and Molly Mock's body, which was Lucian, I don't remember if you remember him being called Lucian at the very beginning of the campaign. Yeah, so his body got retaken over by Lucian, the original soul that was in there after he died, and so Lucian and then the Tomb Takers, so his original crew, wanted to not resurrect, but bring the city into the material plane to just kind of destroy everything. It's just chaos, you know. I guess for power? I don't know what their plan was, because it probably would have eaten them. And then the M9 was just like, yeah, no, we need to stop that happening. We need to stop it happening real bad. That's no bueno, huh? So they went and did that. Essek got transferred to Aeor, which is where the portal to the ethereal plane that they were gonna bring the city through was. He was doing a research project because, of course, he's a nerd. Of course he's doing a research project. Well, technically, he was out, like, on a research mission. And then he joined the Nine there. So we got him, and we love him. And then, yeah. They eventually did defeat the city and Lucian. So that was cool. And then in a weird little epilogue thingy, because the ending was a little bit rushed, they did end up, like, they went to Caduceus's home and they got found by Trent, Icathon, and like the rest of Caleb's previous molecule. And then they defeated them. So yeah, that's kind of where it ended. It's like, yeah, well, he's in jail now, and there's no longer the threat of that city coming through, and now everyone's gonna do their own thing. Woo.
Party should never split up.
I know. They've only been together technically in the time, their actual timeline. They've only been together for like a year, and it's like that feels wrong. And also, they should not split up. It makes me sad. But Bo and Caleb both work closely. They both work closely together. I think they're living in Rexentrum. Caleb's working for the academy, sort of. He's not like an actual professor. I've thrown myself into the sea again. But he's being funny and weird, and also taking out time to go to Aor with his very wizard boyfriend. Both wizards, both of them are wizards, are very frail, weak wizards, going to a very dangerous but I guess scientifically important location to explore, to learn things. Again, they're nerds. They're wizards, of course they're nerds.
What about everybody else?
Yeah, Bo's working with the Cobalt Soul, trying to take out all the corruption that is in the government and in the magical government. Working with Caleb with that, for that, because, you know, they're in the same place and also have the same— they're besties, they're best friends, okay? Yasha is a stay-at-home wife because she does not want to fight anymore, for the most part.
Who's her wife?
She's married to Bo.
Okay.
Well, I don't think they're married, but she is a stay-at-home wife. Yeah, they're essentially married. They have like a little garden in the front of their house. It's cute. Jester and Ford are together. They got a ship because Ford's supposed to be a sailor. Travis does not know anything about sailing though, so Ford is a bad sailor for them, which is hilarious because it's not true. It's not Ford's fault. It's 100% Travis's fault. It's so funny. They got the crew from the Ball Leader, so like Orly and them.
What happened with like—
they're being pirates?
Did they ever do anything with Ford's backstory after that, or?
They talked to Vandrin, and then that's kind of it.
Awesome.
They like Jester message sent to him, sent him, you know, and then he was just like, yeah, I'm on this island out here, come visit me if you want, but like I'm chilling, which is cool for him. Ukuto, they did, in the reunion, they did defeat, quote unquote, Ukuto. They didn't actually defeat him, but they did put him back in his cage. So they dealt with that, but that was the reunion, so that was after they'd finished the campaign. He did shack up with the Wild Mother, so that's who he was Warlock Paladin to for like half the
Wild Mother.
Yeah, like half the campaign. So they're that, and they're sort of pirates, sort of just sailors. They're trying to start a company, like a shipping company. But Ford's not a great sailor because of Travis, so it's not going well. It's not his fault. Kingsley, who is Molly Mock and also was Lucian. So it's just, okay, so at the end of the campaign, they were around Lucian's body, or, well, they were around the body. Lucian was gone, and then, because the Wild Mother loves Caduceus Clay, he asked for one more miracle, and she gave it to him, and he was brought back to life. And then, instead of being Molly Mock, the new soul, quote-unquote, decided, they want to be Kingsley, so Kingsley, new person, is apparently the new Pirate King on Darktoe, eventually.
Kind of funny.
It's kind of hilarious, yeah. It's like, you are 2 years old, my friend. Veth, I don't know if you were there for that, but got her body back and her family, which is cool for her. Good job.
Okay.
And then became a camp counselor. I don't know. Sam Riegel is very funny. But yeah, she's a camp counselor. Good for her. Caleb sometimes helps out with it and teaches like magic classes, but like she's a camp counselor,
He's
like
also
adventure
a
camp counselor. Not really. It's more like he just shows up, teaches a class, and then goes back to the academy.
He's a camp That's
He's
a camp
yeah,
counselor.
sure. We'll call him a. He will. Also, Yasha does some classes. I don't remember what class she teaches.
Survival classes.
I think it might have been survival classes. Caduceus Clay went back to his home, went back to the Sevelier Wood, and is working on figuring out a cure, question
What the hell
mark?
is wrong with it, right? Okay, that makes
Yeah,
sense.
but
I
he
was
went back
totally
to the
about ask.
Sevelier Wood and, like, is working on it. It never got, like, formally fixed or anything, I don't think. I think they found something that would help.
That's good.
I can't remember.
Uh-huh.
Is there any other characters I've missed?
Um,
Oh yeah, Essek is on the run, because he is now a fugitive of the law, of many laws,
well,
and so
that's fine. He's hiding out.
he's always been a war criminal, it's fine. No,
He's hiding out in
No,
that-
he's putting on disguises and just adventuring around the world, and then randomly, showing up at Caleb's door in Rexentrum, because they're boyfriends. That's basically it. They're dating, and they love each other very much, and they're very funny about it. Anyway, Caleb's a hot professor. That's the canon. They made it canon. He's the hot professor. Hot and very weird. He got rid of... he released Frumpkin into the wild, which is not how a familiar works, but sure. He literally summoned Frumpkin, quote unquote Frumpkin, because Frumpkin was the name of his cat that he burned alive, technically. But he summoned Frumpkin in...
It's the spirit of the thing, okay?
It's the spirit of the thing. In whatever form Frumpkin found most, I guess, like him.
Easy.
And then, so Frumpkin showed up as his orange tabby cat, and then he said, okay, you're free now, which is, again, not how a familiar works.
Listen, it's
legally.
the spirit of the thing, it is like Pokemon.
I get it. Which is but it's very funny to me. So, yeah, it's very heavily implied that, though Frumpkin walked away at that point in time, and, like, looked back and then kept walking, because Caleb and, I guess, technically Essek, because they sort of live together, but not really, but because Caleb has a rotating, plethora of cats that are, like, different types, that Frumpkin, the familiar cat, does sometimes show up and just hang out in his house and in his classes and things like that,
Well,
because,
no.
You know, I've thrown myself dizzy.
Yeah.
So,
You keep doing that.
I do, and I'm a little silly for it, but, yeah, so it's implied heavily that, it's never confirmed, but it's implied that Frumpkin is, like, still sticking around, because, again, that's not how familiars work, Caleb, you know this. Anyway, the joke, big joke about Aor is that Aor is for lovers, because lots of romantic scenes, and also Caleb and Essek, more specifically Caleb and Essek, who keep going on honeymoons to very dangerous wizard city.
Honeymoon?
Quote unquote, they're no, but it's the joke of the matter, obviously.
Oh, I see.
I guess they're more technically sabbaticals, because again, they're nerds, but they're going for fun, and Caleb no longer wants to time travel because he realizes how bad it is, or how bad of an idea it is. And yeah. Essek is still, like, sort of evil, to be completely honest. He's, like, evil, he's like, a little bit of a bad person on the inside, and I love that for him. He's an unethical scientist.
You have to be a little unethical.
You have to be a little bit unethical to be a scientist. You have to. He's trying. I swear, he's trying. He refuses to answer for. I don't want him to do that. He refuses to be accountable for any of his crimes, except for the people he cares most about. So only the 9. He's so funny for that. But he did send multiple thousands of people to their deaths because he was curious. Don't know what he was gonna do with his research. Certainly not help other people. I think it was literally just that he wanted to know things. He's so funny for that. I love an unethical scientist. He'd just be like that. And they don't ask him to be accountable for any of his crimes. Oh well.
Why would they?
Why would they? Like, they love him. Oh, you sent me the thing. Is even more than anyone that you adore can. Okay. But yeah, that's sort of what happened with the 9. There's again more things. How's it going? I'm talking about Critical Role. Simply, CR2 is so important.
Something.
It's so important to me specifically. Are you having fun with Mod 2? Absolutely not. I hate Mod 2. That's untrue. I love you, baby.
Why is this in French?
What is in French?
I have Spotify open.
Ew.
And a song started playing, and it was Entre Nous by Jill Barber.
Oh, okay. Why do you hate Mod 2? They're awesome. I don't hate Mod 2. I'm a liar. I'm incapable of not being a liar.
We're chilling, smiling, having fun.
We're chilling, smiling, having fun. I'm being allowed to talk about things. With reaction. Sound reaction. Anyway.
Listen, it's better that you talk about
text
things
reaction?
that you've done, because like otherwise I'm just going to talk about the yaoi I read last night, okay?
Please don't.
It wasn't bad, okay?
Okay.
I swear to God, it wasn't bad.
Okay. You probably could. No.
No, literally, the only thing I was gonna say about it, it was, a Dojin artist that I recognized, and I was like, whoa!
Cute.
And that was it, yeah.
They're gonna do another, they're doing a live show in September or October, I don't remember. But they're doing a live show that's another M9 reunion, and I wonder what they're gonna do.
They should just stop, leaving each other if they can keep reuniting.
They want to go adventure. They do monthly meetups where they all go and they all meet up together and stay in the tower, the wizard's tower that yeah. Caleb invented, the spell he invented for them. that's personalized for each of them. Sorry, I'm emotional. And they meet up and they talk, and Bo and Caleb have sending stones to each other. I've thrown myself into the sea again. You don't understand, they're important to me. And Caduceus is the funniest and just goes, nah, when they have adventure things. He's like, no, I think I'm good. Partially because Taliesin can't be playing multiple characters, partially because he's very funny. Oh, I can't get that yet.
Oh my god, how do you draw this fucker?
Who you drawing?
Char.
Who?
Yeah, I don't know why you asked me.
Sometimes I recognize names, okay?
Pop culture icon Char Aznavour.
It has been 2 hours and 20 odd minutes, so the next time I throw myself into the sea accidentally, I'm ending, yeah. Immediately. effective immediately. That's not true. I want to work at a restaurant again. I want free food and also tips. Don't die. I'll do what I damn well please. No. I'm not gonna try to... That's why I said accidentally throws myself through. If I accidentally threw myself into food. No, but when it's free food that you get because you're allowed to have free food, it's very good. But you're bad at games? Yeah, I know. Hmm? No, they said, steal food, that's what it was.
Oh.
And I was talking about the, yeah, the meals at the restaurant I worked at. I probably could get a job at that restaurant.
It's like
it was a fancy restaurant. Yeah, no, but the meals we got weren't stuff on the menu. It was still good because they're like actual cooks. Actual cooks making food. There was one of the cooks made this broccoli and cauliflower dish that was literally so good, and then they left the restaurant, and then I left the restaurant, so I have no clue where they are, and I'm so sad because it's literally so good. It was so good. But yeah, no, the family meals were really good. And also being a host wasn't like hard. Not a difficult job. In terms of the skills that I have and am comfortable with using. Mostly I spent the night being cute.
Part of it again?
The worst part of it, people didn't leave when we said they had to leave. No, like timing things sucked, and then, because it's a service because it was a service thing, I didn't get breaks, technically, but I did also spend a lot of time standing there and doing nothing.
Not a break if you're not sitting down.
Yeah, sort of. The actual worst part was the fact that there was this drunk guy who came in and, he was very drunk and or high, and was being difficult. He punched my boss. Straight up. He was, he wouldn't leave, and he was trying to touch me for reasons, because he was drunk. So that wasn't great. One of the servers came. Yeah, one of the servers came and made him back away from me because he was trying to come closer. And then the manager, my boss, came in, and they both went outside the restaurant, and he punched my boss, and my boss fell on the ground, and then they called the cops, and the guy disappeared, and I don't know what happened to him. So that wasn't fun. But that only happened once, which is still too many times. But for the most part, it was fine. And like, my managers were cool. Anyway, I can't get up. We're gonna go back to the other door and see if we can just go to a different place. It is a different vibe, though, working in a restaurant than working in, like a store.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it.
Well, I mean, you would think so.
Yeah, it's a different type of place.
Yeah.
I do like my job now, though. It's fun. For the most part. 3-hour shifts are brutal. For fully different reasons than 8-hour shifts are. Because it's so short. You absolutely don't get a break. And I've only ever done and I can only ever have closing when I'm doing a 3-hour shift. Because of when I'm being scheduled. But
how much do you earn?
16?
Enough?
No.
Okay, well at least you know you don't need to make a living off
I don't need to make a living off of it, but it's still
It's not a lot.
not
yeah.
a lot. But it's a job I currently have, and it's like no point of me quitting right now anyway, because
Yeah.
I
Why?
can't get another job. Well, I could get another job, but I also have school.
No, I mean, like, why would you quit?
Yeah, it's like I'm like 4 weeks, not even, like 3 weeks from the end of my contract for this year, so there's really no point for me to quit at this point, especially if it's gonna give me more time to put on my resume. But yeah. And anyway, the next job I will have is probably gonna be like a full-on career-style job. But what?
Christ.
That's what I'm in my program
Right?
for anyway. So I can have like a
Christ?
what? No, real
Really?
full-time person job. So it's what my program's for, and I'm doing the placement in January and February. So that I'm getting paid for. Woo! It's not a lot, or not like a full money's worth, but it's still getting paid for doing schooling, which is more than I can say about any of the other schooling I've done. So that's cool. That's cool as hell. And I also get free things, and by free things I mean boots, and also transport. Free tickets. Woo! But yeah, that's exciting. I might actually still do like summer jobs though, for variety and fun.
Money.
I probably could work it if I have a full real person job that's not like a school position. I probably could still work summer. Work through summer if I wanted money, but I think I'd take like a summer job for fun and also variety. Spice of life. Oh, nope, that's just water. Well, that's the end. I didn't mean to do that. I thought there was stuff below. We are done. If you're here, thank you for coming. I did stream for 2.5 hours this time. I'm so sorry. I hope you enjoyed. If you're here, thank you for coming. If you've stayed, thank you for staying. Thank you, my wonderful mod number 2, Lastic. You're not even elastic, you're just Lastic. Lastic. Bye-bye. Bye-bye, bye-bye, bye-bye.